All right, we're live. All right, man. How things been?
I've been blessed. Don't you start with my blessings.
No, we're not
I've
gonna
been
start with the
blessed.
blessings, bro. Like,
Keeping the
how
hand.
things been? Like, what's been going on? Anything interesting?
So, oh,
School's going back in for kids, you know.
yeah, that's about the only
Anyone
thing
getting in a
interesting.
fight yet?
No, at least I ain't see one yet. No.
No, you ain't seen one yet.
Mm-mm.
All right,
No,
well,
report if I do.
okay, well, I want to go ahead and let y'all know about today's topics. Today we got pretender or contender, pretender or contender. That's a little tongue twister. We got Dennis Schroder on the Lakers. Schroder on the Lakers. Andre Iguodala playing for the Warriors. Then we got Spain won the EuroBasket Championship, and we also got the hot take at the end of the podcast. To be sure you guys stay here for that. All right, man. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead and get this going. Kole Alexander is y'all's host today for T&E's Hot Takes podcast. My friend and star co-host Eli Mason is here with us today. Be sure you say what's up, man.
How you doing today?
Doing pretty good, man. But let's go ahead and jump into these topics. I kind of want to talk about one in particular. So
Let's
we got
go.
pretender or contender, man.
Yeah.
Bleacher Report posted an article about 10 NBA teams that will be a pretender or a contender for the NBA title this season. They
Mm-hmm.
made an argument for both sides, pretender and contender, then made conclusions. All pretenders they listed were four teams: the Memphis Grizzlies, Miami Heat, Phoenix Suns, and Brooklyn Nets. All contenders they listed were I did that right. All the contenders they listed were Golden State Warriors, Denver Nuggets, Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, Los Angeles Clippers, and the Philadelphia Sixers. So I want to ask you, do you agree with the four teams that are pretenders? They got the Grizzlies, the Suns, the Nets, and the Heat. That's who they
Grizzlies,
think the pretenders are.
Grizzlies, the Sun. No, I don't.
They
Well,
don't even have your Bulls like in the talk yet,
yeah.
which
So
I can
no,
kind of
I don't agree
understand.
with that. No, I
I
don't
can
agree with
kind of understand though a little bit.
that. But no, I don't agree with
You
that.
don't agree with that?
No, pretender. So they got Miami as a pretender.
They got a pretender as Miami. Yes, Miami's a pretender.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree. Like, unless Victor Oladipo's like what he was with Indiana, then I don't see us having a chance to make it to the actual playoffs, like to compete in the championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta make a trade. We gotta do something. You know, like I hope my team does, but I do agree with Bleacher Report with Miami. He being a pretender for sure. Phoenix Suns. I do think they're pretenders. I think they could maybe do something if they got like another really good player beside them. But besides that, I don't think they're gonna get another championship. Brooklyn Nets, I definitely think they're pretenders. They no
Yeah.
defense at all. Like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
that you already saw how it was. Unless they get defense out of nowhere and like they find good team defense, which they can do.
Yes, they can. They which they can do.
I just don't see it working out then.
Yeah. Then they got contenders.
No,
Philly.
they one more. They got one more pretender. They got the Memphis Grizzlies, which
Oh, like
in my case, they are a young team. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't see them getting to the championship either, but I do see them winning out of the first round. You know what I mean? Like they are
Okay.
a good, really good young team. They made a second. Didn't they? Wait, they had first seed, didn't they last year? I think they had first or second seed over Golden State.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, they did. They
Pretty
did.
sure
Yes,
it
they
was
did.
first seed over Golden State, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I do definitely agree with them. Yes, being pretenders as well because I don't see them just. They don't have the veteran leaders. They have the veteran leadership, but they don't. They haven't been in the league long enough. And
Right.
whenever they get fully developed and they actually get their feet in the ground, they get a really good foundation under them, which they already have. They start to
Right.
build. That's whenever they're going to start going crazy. You saw them go crazy last year. Give them
Yeah.
another 2 years, three
Oh yeah.
years. They're
Mm-hmm.
definitely going to start being championship contenders.
Oh yeah.
This year, though, I don't see it.
Especially if Jock can stay healthy. Definitely.
Especially if y'all can stay healthy.
Yep.
I can definitely. My mic cut out? Oh, no, we're good. I thought my
No.
mic cut out. My fault. No, we're
Yeah.
all good, though. All right, let's go and talk about the contenders, though. So We got Golden State Warriors, the Nuggets, the Bucks, Celtics, Clippers, and the 76ers. So which team you want to talk about first out of that?
Let's talk about. I'm gonna talk about LA.
You want to talk about LA?
Let's talk about LA Clippers.
What do you think about the LA Clippers?
I don't know. You know. I always have this big thing of issueness. I mean, injury, like healthiness. So it's
I can understand that.
Like if they could be healthy, Kawhi, none of that load management. They could be contenders, but right now I think they're pretenders.
And they added John Wall.
Yeah, no, they added John Wall. See, they have a lot of injury-prone players. So we just got to kind of see what happened. But as of right now, as I talk, I feel like they're pretenders, but they could be contenders if they're healthy.
That's a pretty good take. I really don't want to talk about any of these teams, to be honest, besides the 76ers, because we actually talked about them on our last podcast.
Yeah, we actually did.
Contenders, I don't know if they're a contender, man. Like, I don't see like a for real contender.
Yeah, you said it, a for real contender.
I feel like that really depends on James Harden. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
They got the defense. They got the team. You know what I mean? Like, is James Harden gonna pull through and be a guy they need, and the guy that's gonna do it? I don't even know what to say about it, honestly. Like,
they just need.
We talked so much about James Harden. I don't know what else to say. Like, he just has to go out there and ball, man.
Yeah, ball. Be more aggressive. Yeah, because even though he don't have to score like 25 to 30, I feel like he should score like at least like 25, like 22 to 25.
I'm telling you, he needs. I don't know. I think they need him around the 28-30 margin. That's
28 to 30, you think?
28-30, so they can be a legit contender, yes. Like, hopefully his passing back up to like eight assists per game, something along there. Unless he really commits to that point guard role, like I'm telling you, like I told you in the last podcast, like really commits to where he's just better efficiently, then no. Like actually trying to just go out there and make plays. Take the score whenever it's open. Stop doing all your step backs and stuff like that. Like actually commit to the point guard role and do that. But besides that, I really don't have anything else to talk about with the contenders. All of them are great teams. I do think they're all contenders. Like you said, with Los Angeles Clippers, I do completely agree. Watch out for their injury proneness. You know, that could happen. Golden State, they're getting a little old this year. You can watch out for that, you could say. Other than that, Boston Celtics, I mean, they're kind of getting up there, dude, to where they're getting scary, man. Like they're really Jayson Tatum's growing up, Jaylen Brown, you know, all of them are growing up, man. Be scared to see them in 2 years, honestly. A lot scarier than the Grizzlies, I think. Like in 2 years, if they had the same team.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
But let's go ahead and talk about another topic, man. We took a little bit of time on that one. Let's talk about Dennis Schroder on the Lakers, man.
Dennis.
He played 64 games last season, finishing the season with I can't speak today, y'all. He finished with the Rockets not last season. I gotta stop. Let's just stop. He averaged 13 points per game, 42% field goal percentage, 5 assist points per game, and 3 rebounds per game. Dennis Schroder signed a 2.64 I cannot read, Eli. $2.64 million contract for the Lakers for 1 year. Why in the world did they sign Dennis Schroder having Russell Westbrook, Patrick Beverley, and Kendrick Nunn at the point guard position already? And I'm definitely going to drink something. Thank you.
Yeah. So they got it's a possibility.
They got Russell Westbrook, Patrick Beverley, and Kendrick Nunn, dude, and they added Dennis Schroder.
Okay, all right. What I think is 2 things. I think, for one, I think Westbrook is out of there. You feel me? I think he's out of there. And 2, They probably could just keep him. Because how many, like 1 more year or 2 on his contract or something?
They sign up for a 1-year contract.
There go right there.
So it was a 1 year, 2.64. I should have mentioned that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so they probably just.
I did mention that.
Yeah, I'm finna say you did. So they probably just making room, probably for him to play the 2.
Think for him to play the 2?
Maybe
that's around the thing I could be thinking. I have Patrick Beverly play the 2.
Yeah, that could work like that. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Like Dennis Schroder playing the 2 besides Patrick Beverly. I think I'd rather see Patrick Beverly, but that's just my opinion personally. Because I was just thinking about it. Kendrick Nunn's coming off an injury. He's going to be hungry to touch the court. He's going to want to touch the court. Yeah. If Dennis Schroder takes his place and he doesn't get to touch the court at all, I don't think he's going to be very happy. Because the Lakers did get him so that he could be a point guard for them and actually play.
Yeah.
He wants to play for a team. I'm sad he left. He played really good for us. I'd say he played amazing for being a free agent, just coming out of nowhere, literally for everyone in the league. Mm-hmm. But he did great. But I honestly have no idea why they signed Dennis Schroder. It's not even like you can say he had good numbers. You can say he had okay numbers. I mean, the 5 assists per game, that's pretty nice, as a playmaker. That may help, but why did you get Patrick Beverly and why do you have Kendrick Nunn?
Okay. Kendrick Nunn, probably the best shooter out of all of them.
I would.
What?
I don't know. Just you may be right. I'm just not 100% sure. You may be right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna agree 100%, but I'm gonna agree 75%. Okay.
Okay. You got him to space the floor. It's tough. Yeah. What was the question again? I'm sorry, you cut me off.
The last part. No, I was just asking why in the world would they sign him? I don't get it. They do have Russ, they do have Patrick, Kendrick Nunn. You're saying he may play shooting guard, stuff like that,
Okay, so I was Dennis Schroder. Probably Schroder. I don't know.
Schroder.
So I'm just calling him Dennis. So out of them, out of the point guards we just mentioned, he's probably the best with the ball. As far as assisted turnover ratio, if LeBron don't got the ball.
Maybe, who knows? Dennis Schroder said he's been wanting to play with the Lakers, so we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty sure he has a Celtics tattoo on him. Didn't he get a Celtics tattoo on him?
I'm not sure.
I'm 80% sure that he got a Celtics tattoo on him. And yeah, definitely. I would love to see how the Lakers organization reacts to that. What if they make him remove it, dude?
They can't do that. Look.
That is something to talk about. He legit has a Celtics tattoo on him. Why in the you want to play with the Lakers?
Hey, look, how you know?
One of the biggest enemies, I don't know. It was just something weird to me that I just thought about out of nowhere.
It's a business. And then he probably loved the Celtics.
My voice is gone.
Watching the Lakers versus the Celtics. He probably was a Celtics fan, And I look at him now, he with the Lakers. I guess so. But let's go on and move on to this next topic, man, unless you got anything else to say about Dennis. No, none. I just hope he have a good, healthy season.
I hope he has a good, healthy season too, honestly. It'd be good for him.
Yeah, it will.
But, all right, let's talk about Andre, Iggy. We got to talk about Iggy playing for the Warriors. The Warriors are holding one roster spot for Andre Iguodala. That's the news around town. Anyone who has watched the Warriors dynasty come together over the years, you should know Andre Iguodala is a huge part of the Warriors championship in that very first year. His defense and versatility for the team was reliable night in and night out. Andre Iguodala also won 2015 Finals MVP for the defense he played on LeBron James that series. A lot of people still question if Steph Curry should have won the award. If Andre Iguodala signs with the Warriors, do you expect him to play any games, or do you think he'll play more of a Udonis Haslem role down in Miami Heat, where he'll just sit on the bench and he'll motivate people and he'll talk to the team, give him just his knowledge and be another coach basically on the floor?
Yeah, I know that veteran role.
Yeah. Do you think he actually gets minutes or?
Okay. Regular season, no. Maybe they might throw him out there here and there. He should, Playoff, yes. So all right. I'm sorry. To answer a question, yes. How
Yes.
much? How much? Don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get him ready for the playoffs. If you get my drift,
Yeah.
Not that, not just have him cold. You got to, keep your body good.
Apparently, I saw something that said that he was injured, which is why he didn't play much last year. But then I didn't see anything. Like I was looking at it, I was so confused all over it, and I was like, I have no idea. So I just kind of avoided trying to talk about if he was injured or anything like that. So
right.
If he was, that makes sense on why he didn't play last year then and why he will play this year. But he did play some games last year. I do know that.
Yeah, I remember seeing him. I think actually the beginning of the last season. Beginning of the first season. I mean,
Real
last
quick,
season.
2015. Andre Iguodala guarding LeBron. Is it enough to get the 2015 Finals MVP? Was his defense really that good?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, his defense was damn good. But I don't think that's just why he won the Finals MVP.
You don't think that's it? You don't think that's just why?
Not just like the point focus. He defended LeBron.
It was the main reason.
And he hit big shots in that game.
Okay.
He hit big shots too. He made big plays and he guarded LeBron.
I ain't gonna lie. I honestly think that Chef Curry should have won it. That's definitely that's my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm just gonna let you know, and you're gonna have to sit with it and you're gonna have to hold it. You can yell at me all you want, but I think Steph should have won it.
I actually think Steph had a bad game.
I know my memory, I can't remember exactly what he put up. I wish I would look more into it because I just thought of the question after reading that.
Yeah.
So definitely I want to look into that, and I may want to talk about just kind of elaborate it on the next podcast for a little 5 minutes just to see. Let me look and see, because I think he still played good overall. Because I do know what he's talking about. I think he had bad games that series, but I don't think he played.
I feel like he just had a bad shooting game.
But still, I don't know. I can't exactly remember, dude. It was so long. I remember watching them. I used to not like them, actually. Whenever I was growing up, I was still a kid. And there, I was watching them play the Suns. I remember playing the Suns whenever the Suns still had the Morris brothers on the team and everything like that. And, I was like, damn, Suns ain't going to get a win. No one's going to get a win, it looks like, and I was like, holy shit. But I was hoping they would lose because I didn't like them. Because they were a kind of threat to Miami, because I knew about them whenever the big three was still around. Because everyone was talking about Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond over there. And I was just like,
you were scared. You were scared.
I wasn't scared. Okay. But there was this little dude that could shoot. They played a good game against us that year. I don't remember if it went to overtime, but I know it was a thriller. It came to the one shot, and I think LeBron literally pulled a three at the end and made it. Like I said, it's so hard to remember things from way back then. But let's go ahead and go in this next topic, and then after that, we'll go and get on our hot take. Be sure you guys stay tuned for that. Spain won the EuroBasket championship, man. They claimed their fourth EuroBasket title, beating France, leading to an 88-76 ending. Spain basketball has two brothers who helped a lot to do that. Hernan Gomez, a NBA basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans, who was named EuroBasket MVP. His brother had the floor with the night, though. His brother had the floor that night, though. I am so terrible today. I don't know how to say his first name, but I'm going to try to. It's like Juancho, Juancho, Juancho Hernangomez, a NBA basketball player for the Toronto Raptors. He scored 27 points while Willie had 14 points of his own. The two brothers helped Spain win the gold medal. That was I didn't watch the game. Did you watch the game? You're the one that told me about this, actually.
I saw, like, I didn't watch the game because I actually had, like, in like, adult duties, like, father duties to do. But I did see a little highlights. And, you know, I kind of, like, get them confused and stuff because, you know, but that was what he have, like, I think it was 17, 20 or something like that.
Willie had 14. Juancho, his brother, I don't know how to say his name. He scored 27. Like I said, he had the floor, but you know, Willie won the award.
Man, what Chapachucho? What's his name again?
Who? The brother?
Yeah, the one that scored 27. What's his name?
Juan. I don't know. Juan.
We just go call him Juan. All right.
Juan. What if that's his name too? It's like Juan.
Juan Chapo or something. But that man has some international game.
Yeah, they definitely do have some international game. I saw a lot of news people saying that they're international stars, you know? And it's like, okay, that's pretty cool for them. That's pretty good. It's pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? One topic that I had on here that I did not bring up, well, not on here, but that I got rid of. I wanted to talk about LeGM and talk about all the stuff he's done with like trading and just always basically being the general manager whenever he's on a team now. Like it's happened since 2017. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Started that first overhaul with bringing in Dwayne Wade, Isaiah Thomas, even your boy Derrick Rose, you know, and we saw how all that panned out and worked out. And they're like, you know what, screw this. We're getting rid of this team and we're going to let you work with this team to drag to the finals, you know? So, I mean, I guess you could say LeGM kind of worked. I mean, he had to carry the team, but I feel like that was what year was it whenever he carried the Cavs to the finals? 2000.
He did that a couple times.
5.
Oh, you said how many times did he?
No, I'm talking about back then, like 2005. He drugged the Cavs to the finals for the first time, or some shit like that.
Yeah, that was like 05. No, I can't remember. Yeah, that's like 05 or 06 or some shit like that.
I'm pretty sure it's 05. But I really want to talk about that because then we saw he went to the Lakers, right? Next, you know, he got rid of everyone for AD. They got one championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They won one. They had a good team, but then he got rid of a lot of people there to get Westbrook.
Oh,
and now we see the same thing panning out where he got rid of all these good, young, talented people. Where I think if he would have kept them, would have done a lot better than getting AD, honestly, from me. Like, if you ask me, Julius Randle has proven to be that, hey, he could be a legitimate second to third option in this league, like a consistent one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like him and LeBron would have been really good. Then Lonzo's developed so beautiful. If he would just stay healthy, like
he worked.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, he's developed. He's playing good. He's a good overall player if you think about it. Like, yeah, you want to see more from him, but what can you ask from him, honestly, at the same time, whenever he can do everything? Like, he does everything good. It's not like he does anything bad.
Mid-range.
Well, I guess you can say, did he fix his free throw? I really didn't see last year with his free throw. Did he fix the free throw?
Nah, it's still the same.
Mid-range? I'm telling you. You said that mid-range is trash?
It's always been. Like, don't get me wrong.
Not back in his high school and college days. I don't know what happened, honestly. Like, where does shot go, honestly? What do you think about that? Like,
you felt like
how does a shot just disappear? Like, you got to think, he was pulling it from far behind the line in UCLA, like NBA territory in college, in high school. But now he's in NBA territory. Do you think it's the defense? Like, do you think they close out faster? Because it's even the wide open ones where we've seen him just out of nowhere just be an air ball, like in his first for his rookie season? I know you gotta remember his rookie season.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's a mental thing, man.
You think it was a mental thing?
Yeah, at least he can make it to make the defense honest, though. That's the man.
I think it's a mental thing for Russ, honestly, as well, with his mid-range jump shot. Because you know how he used to have a really good mid-range pull-up?
Yeah.
I'm saying, and he completely just lost out of nowhere. And his free throw percentage used to actually be really good back in the OKC days, dude. I'm saying go back and look. It was actually really good. And
I know.
his free throws just out of nowhere. Like, I really think everyone gets to his head too much. You know, I really think he's thinking a lot on the court.
Do you know Russell had a free throw ritual that he used to do every time, but they stopped it last year? Do you know that?
Wasn't that where you told me about that one time actually, where he walked all the way from like the half court line or some shit up to?
Yeah.
Why they stopped that?
I don't know. They stopped Giannis's too. I guess they were taking too long.
Wait, when they stopped Giannis's?
I'm guessing last year. That's when.
Wait, what did they stop about it? That he can't sit there that long, or?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Well, no, that's always been a thing. That's always 10-second rule. It's a 10-second rule is what it's called. You got 10 seconds to shoot a free throw.
So when they put that in, like what, last year or something? 2 years ago?
I'm pretty sure that's been in the league for a good minute. It's kind of, you never see it, so you won't know about it. You know what I mean? Like, it comes in out of nowhere, basically. Okay. Like, I mean, it didn't come in out of nowhere, but like, it probably wasn't like the biggest rule that dropped out of nowhere. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I guarantee there's rules that we don't know that's in the NBA, and I guarantee there's other ones that a lot of people don't know. Yeah. Like, you don't know what rules, and like, there's some crazy ass rules actually. Like with being on the court and stuff. Like, I remember like certain, you couldn't wear headphones in certain areas and stuff like that. You couldn't do this, and like, there's a lot of strict NBA things that are so weird and just make you question like, what the hell, why? We need to talk about some of those strict things one day. We need to get like a list of just the biggest things that are like craziest. That sound the craziest.
Yeah. You remember J.R. Smith tattoo? The Supreme, they made him cover up?
Yeah, like shit like that, bro. Yeah. And what was that? The headband that had the
Rondo.
What Rondo. They had like little things in the back that would stick out.
Huh?
It wouldn't stick out.
Certain headbands that you tie or something?
Yeah, it was something like that. Jimmy Butler was wearing it and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love those. Those look real hard, bro. And next thing they were like, nope, can't wear them.
Yeah.
That was dumb. I don't know why you couldn't wear those.
Right. I don't even think you can wear your hairband backwards.
Probably can't. Who knows? Jump up there to block a ball, hit someone's headband, flips all the way around. They get a fucking technical for it. It's like, your headband's backwards. All right. You want to hop into our hot take?
Yeah.
What team makes the biggest improvement with the roster they have right now? So from last year, think of the standings and everything. What team makes the biggest improvement?
I'll have to say Cleveland.
You saying Cleveland?
Yeah, I have to say Cleveland, just because, like, even though you saying right now, Donovan Mitchell is with them right now, and they're gonna make a big leap. They didn't make the playoffs last year. They're gonna make the playoffs this year. That's like the most improved shit. That's improved. You know, Donovan Mitchell is gonna help them a lot. He's gonna help Darius Garland. You know, take a lot of pressure off him. They're definitely making the playoffs. So, like, I think that they're gonna make a big leap this upcoming season. Yeah. Yep. So I'm going with the Cavs. And
well, I'm thinking someone like.
I'm thinking
someone like. Not gonna lie, I never got time to look at this, so I'm kind of just scrolling through because the ones I was thinking of already was the Cavs, honestly. But then, yeah, I was thinking about the Cavs, but there's the Timberwolves.
I got a. Well, you should. I got a sleeper one, but yeah,
What's your sleeper?
it got to be Brooklyn.
Mm.
It got to be.
My sleeper, the Pacers.
Oh, I got my boy Tyler Hell, bro.
Because that's what I was just sitting there thinking about. And also thinking about it, the Atlanta Hawks could make a nice push, to be honest. But I don't see them making like a lot. Like, I don't see them winning over 10 games, getting DeJounte Murray. Like an extra 10 games, what they did last year. They won 43 last year. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they could. 53 doesn't sound too. Trae Young, develops. They got DeJounte Murray. I can't say any words right now.
They can hire him now. No, that's actually a good trade because they can hire him. That takes a lot of defensive pressure off Trae Young.
Yes, like I said, like Miami, that series, he was getting. Everyone was over him. Thank you, Miami. I love that. I have nothing against Trae Young, but it was just nice seeing my team just go out there and play some crazy defense against someone. And I just accidentally turned on my PS5. So we're going to let that be the ready for the wrap up of everything. Do you have anything else you want to talk about, man? Anything you want to bring up real quick?
Yeah, to the podcast and whoever watching, thank y'all. And please return and stay blessed.
Only thing I'm going to say is be sure you guys download the podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podcast Index, Amazon Music, which is kind of weird, but hey, we're on there. We stream live on Twitch whenever we do these podcasts. We're under Focus Tricky 07. And sorry, y'all had a burp. Another thing is, what else was the last thing that we do? We post these podcasts on YouTube every Wednesday and Friday. Pretty sure it's Friday. I'm not exactly sure. We post 2 times a week. I'll say that for sure on YouTube. So be sure you guys check that out. That is T&E's Hot Takes Podcast. T&E Hot Takes Podcast. There you go. So be sure you guys support that. Appreciate everyone that's listening to our podcast. Eli, you go and take us out of here, man.
All right, man. Thank y'all for watching Hot Takes. Now I'm just playing. But
hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah, we just finna have a blessed and productive day. That's all.
All right. Well, Eli's blessing the podcast again.
Amen.
Peace, bro.
All right, bro. Holla at me.
All right, man.
Mm-hmm.